Now I'm going to show you how to make a single crochet. So starting with your chain, this chain has 12. So I like to make mine always be an even number because that's just how my brain works. So I'm just going to do one more, so I have 13. And you might be thinking, well, 13 isn't an even number, and I'm going to show you why in just a second. So when you start a new row, which is what we're going to do, you don't want to go into this very first hook, in this very first chain, because if you do, sometimes your yarn might come off your hook. If you do, you're just going to undo that stitch. So it's even hard for me to try to get there. The hook and the yarn don't want to do it. So you're going to go the second chain from the hook. So we have our loop on the hook, that does not count. Then here's our first chain, here is my second chain. So we're going to go in to that top loop. So now I have the loop on my hook and I put the chain through my hook. So now my hook is, or my chain is on my hook. So then what you're going to do, just like when we made our chain, you're going to pull that yarn behind the hook, known as a yarn over, and you're going to pull that through your chain. So now I have 2 loops on my hook. So that is, if I just pulled that through, that is what's known as a slip stitch, but we're going to yarn over, so you're going to, oops, if I can find my yarn, we're going to put that yarn behind my hook again, and we're going to pull that one loop through, not just the one loop on my hook like we did with the chain, but through both of those. And you can see it builds it up. So now I'm going to go into my next chain, same thing. I'm going to pull my loop through just my chain, hold those 2 on my hook so they don't wiggle around, and then I'm going to yarn over and pull that through both of those loops on my hook. So you're going to keep doing that. So yarn over, pull through just the chain, yarn over again, and pull through both. So you can start to see it form. So you're going through the chain, yarning over, pulling through the chain, yarn over, pulling that loop through both. So then you're going to go into the chain, yarn over, pull through. Oops, I gotta get some more yarn on my ball so it's slack. And then yarn over, pull through both chains, or both loops, into the chain, yarn over, pull through that loop, yarn over, and pull that through both loops on your hook, into the chain, yarn over. So now I have my 2 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull through both loops, into the chain, yarn over, pull through both loops. So you're going to continue until the end of the row. So I'm going to speed this up if you haven't already gone through. So yarn over, pull it through just the chain, yarn over, pull it through both loops, into the chain, yarn over, pull it through just the chain, yarn over, pull it through both loops, into the chain, yarn over, pull it through the chain, yarn over, pull it into both loops, into the chain, yarn over, pull it through just the chain, yarn over, pull it over. So now I am at the end of my row. You can double check because remember we went the second chain on our hook, so I should have an even number of stitches on top, which will be 12. So to count those, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that is how we made a row of single crochet.